Hello, everybody.
Hi.
We're back for more hot takes. Myself, Danny Mystic. We're going to do
Hello.
our thing.
So excited. My favorite.
We're going to talk about all the decks. Well, not all the decks. We have a fairly curated list today. Try to keep it running. Danny's AC is currently broken, so she's the real MVP for showing up in the
Dude,
studio.
as of like 10 minutes ago, I figured this out. So we're just gonna run with it. If you hear weird noises,
Yeah.
I might have to hide under my desk. It'll be fine.
It's going to be all right. If you are new to this series, this is Hot Takes. According to Wikipedia, a hot take is a piece of deliberately provocative commentary based almost entirely on shallow moralizing in response to a news story, in our case, a tarot deck release. Usually written on tight deadlines with little research or reporting and even less thought. We do no writing, we do no thinking, we do no pre-research. We literally just look at it and give our thoughts. We support all creators, even if we don't like your deck.
Yes.
All good.
Always.
Please make all the things. We don't have to like it for it to be worthy. Lots of people will like it. It's going to be good. So,
hell yeah.
That's our disclaimer. Let's
Boom.
get into it.
And we have the right to change our mind. So there.
And we have drinks.
And
that too. What are you drinking? What's in yours?
So mine is a peach vodka with pineapple and cherries. I almost said oranges. I'm like, those are not oranges. They are cherries.
Oranges are bigger.
Yes.
And I have pineapple and the yummy coconut water-based stuff it was in. And I have blue Hawaiian mix, same as last time, because I still have it. It's like a little bottle. Taking me forever to go through it.
So
Fresca and a little splash of orange juice and ice. And then I'm going to stir it. I just haven't yet because it came out in layers and it made me really happy.
I love a good layer.
Yeah.
Love a good layer.
Or swirl it. It's going to be sweet at the bottom because that fruit juice was up. See, now it's kind of like a turquoise. Yeah. It's going to be good. So you want to do mass market first?
Yes.
Alrighty, let's put up our first deck.
So ready for this.
I got to zoom us in a little bit, actually.
Oh, okay. The Bloodlands.
I hadn't heard about this. It says it's due out October 28th by Amory Abbott. Publisher is Red Feather. The Bloodlands Oracle. This looks cool to me because it's very out of pocket. Okay, what does it say? Embark on a journey of self-discovery inspired by the untamed beauty of the natural world. The Bloodlands Oracle invites readers through uncharted natural landscapes where dark outer terrains await, prepared to spark inner wisdom, inspired by the geography and elements of the natural world. Readers immerse themselves in a transformative journey through the rivers, cliffs, and footpaths of nature and discover the rich symbolism of the Earth's many terrains. The Bloodlands Oracle beckons readers to embrace the wild landscapes of their soul, where they may find their deepest inner world reflected in wood, water, and stone. I love that there's a stone circle on the back.
Right? That's really interesting.
The Cloud Veil. That is freaking gorgeous. It's got the little air elemental glyph in the top. So I wonder if, it's elemental based. So here's
nice
fire.
What is that? The lightning strike?
The lightning strike. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The Alpine Lake.
Oh, it's really pretty.
This is cool.
It is really cool.
Mystery, faded memory, the limits of knowledge. I like the vibe of this, and I'm not normally drawn to black and white.
I really like the vibe. I wish it had like keywords though, instead of just like.
Oh. Yeah, just the titles of what it is. You're right. Darn it. But you know what I wish? So far, I haven't found a good option for like if white gel pen, for example, would write on cards and stay. That'd be perfect for some of these darker ones because you could add towards the moon bow.
The only thing I could think of would be a silver pen, like marker.
I've had pretty good luck with like a silver Sharpie, like a fine point silver. These are really beautiful though.
It is gorgeous. I love the cascade.
Like the erratic confluence. Okay. My other thing is that I always worry a little with Red Feather what the cardstock's going to be like. Sometimes it gets a little thick, gets a little cardboardy and stiff.
Oh, the sapling. The darkness.
There's spirit. So they've got earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, I noticed.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of people who are going to really, really like this. It's 42 cards, so a little more than the 30-ish that we often get, but not quite where I want it. You know, like I want like
I always want like plus.
I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on this, but you're right. I think it would really benefit by having some keywords, but I think that's really unique for what we see come out in mass market. I don't think we've seen anything quite like
Agreed.
that hit
And
mass market yet.
the detail in that, this is beautifully done. I'm
It
curious
is.
about like all the card stock and all that stuff.
Yeah, me too. I wonder if does it say, no, it's never going to, they're not going to tell us.
No, they're not going to tell us.
Oh, well. But I think that looks really cool. Comes out on October 28th if y'all are wanting to keep an eye out. And right now it's priced at $29.99 US. Ignore all the shipping stuff. That's because I'm in Canada. Okay. Let's look at something seasonally appropriate. Got a lot of requests for this one. This is the Happy Halloween Tarot. This was indie. Wasn't this on Kickstarter?
I have it. Yeah, I have it.
Wait, you have it?
I have it. It's right here.
Oh, so cute. That's the indie version? Do you like it? Do you use it?
Stop it.
Really?
Matter of fact, I just pulled it out to start using it.
Oh, perfect.
Of course,
oh my
not
gosh.
lighting.
Yeah, show us all the stuff. Yeah. It's kind of Pip. I love it. It's super
It
glossy.
is
I
Pip.
kind of like glossy.
This
For
one's
you,
glossy,
yeah.
but I don't mind it. It works really well with the tarot.
Oh, this one's fun. I have
It's
so many
fun.
Halloween-y decks, but that one is fun. I like this better than the Kipling West Halloween Tarot.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's more creative.
Look at that. I love it. It's so cute.
Is this your first season with it? Your first Halloween with it?
No, I think I know for sure one, but I want to say I've had two with this.
That's cute.
Does it say?
So you must have backed it on Kickstarter, right?
Either I backed it on I don't remember. I either backed it on Kickstarter or it was a gift. And I can't remember which one is which.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I had like stickers and stuff with it. So here's the backs.
Oh,
Or that's what they look like.
Okay, let's compare it.
So let's see if it's the same.
Yeah. So looks like the backs are the same. Is that what they look like up close? Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait, is it in French?
Yes. No.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Or Spanish?
No.
One of the,
yeah.
like
not
the romance language.
I was Spanish. Like, oh, well, that looked, no, it's not. It's Spanish.
It's French? Okay.
Feliz Halloween. It's Spanish.
It's Spanish? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because, what is it? Chevalier? Now I'm forgetting. Yeah, it's not the same.
Oh, it's US Games. US Games is publishing it.
Yes.
Well, that's freaking cool. So this comes out on Halloween Day. They should have pushed for just a little sooner so people could like use it throughout the Halloween
season. Use it for Halloween. I know.
Mind you, that's the Amazon release. It's possible the US Games could have it out a little sooner. So, and we all know, listen, the US Games pre-orders, I don't know if they're just, or not the US Games, sorry, the Amazon, oh my gosh. The Amazon pre-orders, I don't know if they're getting I think they're just not getting their stock quick enough to get them out on release day because pre-orders just aren't coming out on release anymore by Amazon.
And they haven't been for a while. I just find they're getting worse.
Yeah.
And the thing is they're not guaranteeing you're getting it. It's just that you'll get it for that price.
Yeah, and I've seen people even have some issues with that sometimes where their order gets canceled, even though they've had I've seen that sometimes too. So if you want it on release day, pre-order from your favorite bookseller, pre-order it from your local metaphysical shop, pre-order from the publisher if you can. If you're in an area where that's difficult, then it's just difficult. And it just is what it is. But yeah, I've noticed they don't come out very quick.
No. But regardless, this is a great little tarot. So and I love it. I pull it out for Halloween. That's what I wanted it for. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't need anything else from it.
No.
I love the style. I love the very limited color palette because we all know that. And like, I don't know. It feels like Halloween to me.
Yeah, it's fun. I love the palette. I wonder if it's going to be glossy or not. I don't know if they've said anywhere here. I don't think it doesn't really say. Sometimes US Games though, they do some neat things cardstock wise, but like I tend to always enjoy it even if it's not perfect. And this is $26.95, pretty decent price. So fun. I don't think I'll scoop it just yet, but I'm going to be watching some walkthroughs, I think, and see. But I already have I have the Trick or Treat Tarot by Barbara Moore, and I have some other kind of fun, kitschy Halloween ones. So probably
I don't have too many. So
yeah, I'm trying not to like overload because I like to use them all in October.
Same.
And I like to use each one for at least a week. So then I'm like, what do I do if I have too many? Somebody gets neglected.
Yeah, that's why I don't keep too many. I have like oracles, but then like I'll pull out my horror tarot. But then I have some that I pull out all year, but like I particularly like around this season. So it's like I don't want to bog myself down. I had the Halloween tarot in a tin. I ended up giving that to Lennon. God knows where it's
Yeah.
at now. But you know, because I
Yeah.
had this one and I just really,
Mhm.
really love it. Yeah. So
Good one.
would
Good
recommend.
one. Yeah, perfect. This one I almost backed when it was on Kickstarter.
Oh
Hopefully it's showing. Okay, yeah. The Elemental North. Did you ever see this when it was on Kickstarter?
no, I didn't.
So Elemental North, it's kind of sigil and symbol based. Let me pull up the pictures bigger.
Whoa.
So like, for example, it's like the water or earth. This one might be, I think it's water. It's kind of just soulful stuff. But there's like runes and bind runes and like symbology all over this astrology. Everything is kind of baked into this card. And I'm really attracted to it. Like I love the pomegranates and the grapes and
Yeah,
the
I'm a
wheat.
pomegranate kind of girl.
I love this. Like look at the emperor. The thing is, I think what breaks my brain just a little bit, and I'm obsessed. Like I almost backed this so many times. But the thing that breaks my brain a little bit is that I want to know why every single thing is on this card. I want to know what every bind rune means. I want to know why this particular series of symbols here. And I don't think it's possible that all of that's going to be addressed in detail in the book the way I would need it to be for this to work for me, if that makes any sense.
That makes sense because I'm one of those people who's like, I need to know what's happening.
Yeah. Like I'm like, this is a lot of runes for
That's a
temperance. I'm
lot
like,
of runes.
and I think that's what threw me off a little bit at the beginning. But if we took the runes off for a second and I didn't worry about those or why they were there, there's some really cool stuff. Like we've got Jupiter, we've got
Oh,
Sagittarius, we have that's fire, isn't it? That's elemental fire in the background. That's the
yeah.
upwards triangle. It doesn't look like it's interrupted.
It doesn't
So
look like it, no.
yeah. But there's so much happening, and I think it looks really awesome, especially if you like decks, I feel like with a lot of white space. But all the tarot symbology is in there. We have the dog and the wolf. We have like
Yeah.
the moon cycles. Like,
It is interesting. Do we know what oh, that's cool though. I like the
I
little
know.
little jackalope right there.
S-
What do our minor okay, there we go. So
Five
kind
of
of the same
Swords.
idea.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same the whole way through. It's very consistent. Nothing gets especially pippy. It feels very magical. Like if you're really into sigil based decks, but I think this would compete directly with decks like the Nameless one,
That's
which is
exactly what
really
I was thinking. I was
powerful.
like, when I think of like packing in all the symbols, I know I know my runes, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like not enough for it to really pull for me. And I have the nameless one, and I'm like, if I want sigils, I'm probably gonna go there because those are they're so much more my style. I really love
Yeah.
this. I really love the artwork. But for me,
Me-
I don't know. I think the runes hanging down are very distracting to me
Yeah. I think it's
because I
actually, I
don't
want to
know
say,
enough.
yeah, it's almost the opposite for me. It's almost like I wish I had either knew it's like you need to be for me, I feel like I need to be in one of two extremes. I either have to like know the runes backwards and forwards or know nothing about them so that it's
No,
just almost like magical decor, if that makes sense.
yes.
Because I know just enough that I'm like, ooh, interesting. Okay, so I see Othala, I see
Mhm.
Yera, I see Ansus or Fehu or whatever. And I'm like, okay, but okay, I can kind of see how those tie in, but there's so many of them. And for me, the runes, like when I work with rune energy, I typically work with one, max three at a time. And some of
Right.
these have quite a bit. And
Yeah, those are what
it's
are
just
they
too
are they
much.
called binds?
Bind runes, yeah, where they kind of
Bind
build, like
runes
put them
where
together
you
into
build
like
them together,
sigils.
and so like that's even more like I don't understand. I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand that. I don't know runes enough to understand
Yeah.
major binding that way. Like I will
Mm-mm.
combine. I know a few, but like I'm overwhelmed. There's too much I have in my head. I just don't know if I can add that right now.
Same. And the funny thing is, I almost this gives me vibes of like, you know, like witches' ladders. It reminds me, and I want to say
Oh,
that was intentional. Like it wanted that kind of dangly like feel. Yeah, it
yeah.
says
I mean,
much
it
like
looks like it was very purposeful.
Absolutely. Like, and I think if you were to like really sink into each card and work with them, especially like one at a time, you could probably like work layer upon layer upon layer and get so much. But the thing is, I only really at this point have room in my brain for so many decks like that. And like the
Yeah.
Nameless one does fill that spot for me. But let me tell y'all, the Nameless one, she is pricey. She is a very, very pricey deck. And this
Yes.
is mass market at $24.95. Like if you're looking for a deck like that, especially if you've been lusting after the Nameless one, this might make a really, really good one to just sink into and spend time with.
Yeah. Especially because if you wait a while, you can work with something like this. And then sometimes the Nameless one, that's how I got it when it was the sale.
Yep.
She does have sales. So if you keep an eye out, Sabbath
Sign up for
sales,
her newsletter.
exactly. Yeah. Yep. So if you pay attention to that, but in the meantime, I really do think that something like this is really useful and it's really interesting. This is definitely one to study and like dive into, at least for me.
I think so too. Or like if you want one to work with magically, I think this could be really powerful for that. If you use tarot in a magical way, I think this could be really cool. I literally the deck I use magically is Mystic Masters. That's it. That's my magical deck. So that's the only one. So like if I need it, if I needed something to slide into that space, I feel like this would be really, really great for that. But
well, especially because you could take the runes, you can use that, you can put it on things, you can really take so much magically from this. I think I really do think it's a great deck. And $24, like, yeah.
Can't beat it. Can't beat it. So good. This next one, I think, okay. I think a lot of people are excited about this because for so long, as far as I know, the only yokai deck was the Yokai Yochi deck, which was out of print for a long time, then came back, I think, for a limited print run. I don't know a lot about yokai, but I think they're like a Japanese spirit. Like there's like almost, I want to say like Japanese fae, which is really mixing cultures and probably makes no sense, but it's the only way I know how to like conceptualize it. But that's the impression I have. Do you know anything about yokai?
I do not. I've heard. Okay, cool. But I don't, like, I'm gonna be honest, this is way above my pay grade.
Same.
Yeah, but I do appreciate the imagery. It reminds me of those, I was watching something the other day, spirits of Japanese culture and like some of like the fox with the multi-tails and like the creatures and stuff like that. So like, yeah, I've seen, and I love the design though. This is actually really cute. But I don't know anything. I can't speak to what it's about, you know?
It's basically, all I know for sure is that it's based on, like it says on the box, like Japanese folklore. So what I would hope, now this is a Lo Scarabeo, I would hope that the guidebook would give enough. And I will say something, Lo Scarabeo guidebooks have been getting a little bit meatier in the content. They were for a while just like a couple, like sometimes just keywords. Now we're getting sort of expanded meaning. So if they do that with this and give you like a little introduction to each of these spirits, I think it could be really cool. Again, especially for people who were trying to get the Yokai Yochi, but it was out of range or out of budget, or maybe they just prefer this artwork or they prefer this style. But for a mass market yokai deck, I think it's cool. And I notice it says Yokai Tarot 1, which makes me wonder if there's going to be another one, like a sequel. You know? Yeah, here it says, according to Japanese folklore, spirit-like entities called yokai inhabit the earth. They live beneath the canopy of the forests, below the surface of the seas, or in the most secluded corners of our homes. They can be human-like, beasts, or even objects. They can be mischievous or peaceful and protective. See, they sound like fae to me. Yeah. One thing is certain, that through this beautiful tarot deck with art by Marga Biazzi, the yokai are here to guide your path with their cunning and wisdom. I mean, I think this is really, really beautiful. And I think anyone interested in this subject, like, again, a mass market deck, this comes out November 8th. If you've been like looking for a deck like this to dive into this folklore, this looks like a really great option.
Honestly, I would really like to see a walkthrough and see what's in the guidebook.
You know who I want to see walk through this is, I hope she does, is Sylvia at Fairlight Tarot. Because I know she's interested in this folklore and she's talked about the Yokai Yochi, I think. I would love to hear her thoughts on this if she picks it up. Just saying, no pressure, Sylvia, but like if you watch
no pressure, but if you do, make sure you tag us so we know and we can go.
I want to watch it. All right, that's it for this market. It was pretty slim. It's pretty slim this month. So we've got one indie to talk about, and then we're going to jump into Kickstarter. So Indy, this was
Oh.
just on Kickstarter. The Kickstarter now is over, but she does have pre-orders open on her website, Danielle Norman. I think it's making me, the banner's really big. I don't know how to get it to go small. Shoot. Can I open the image in a new? Yeah, we'll just do it this way. So I'll do it this way temporarily.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Winter Season Tarot. She has another one. I forget what it's called. I think I shared it. I think it was either all seasons or it was fall. I don't remember now.
I don't remember a fall one.
This is all winter based. Let's see if I can get some other pictures up here that will show us more about it. So it's like it's photography, but there's also going to be some collaged in elements to kind of bring in the meaning of the card. So like this one is the 6 of Wands. So she collaged in, I think it looks like ice sculpture, but then collaged in like a bit of a trophy.
Okay.
Or like in the 10 of coins, I think maybe these like 10 coins here have been collaged in. I don't know if that's what those are, but like a little streamer. So it's very winter based. And I believe I'm going to be sharing this on the channel at some point. I think she's going to be sending me a review copy. So I will keep y'all posted. But I like the winter vibes, I think is what's caught my attention about this. Here's another picture. 4 of coins. Let me know if you can't see it. Can you see it?
No, I can see it. Yeah.
Okay. The Knight of Coins. This is like beaver. I like the aesthetic of like having a deck that like pulls you into winter. And I think maybe it's the season, but I'm like, oh, this seems so cozy. Like 4 of coins. How much firewood do you actually need? Like, this is great, actually.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like, let's just keep going. And I don't have many that are like, I do have like some actual like Christmas decks. I have Yule. But like when I want those like wintry vibes, as crazy as it is, I often turn to the Dreaming Way Tarot. That's kind of my go-to.
Oh, I could see that though.
Because I think it's because the swords are so wintry and the clothes are so baggy, and like I love that deck in general, but I tend to use it in colder months because it feels like that to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I could see that. Man, I love this like campfire.
I like the campfire as well.
This one is currently, like I said, it's up for pre-order. I believe the price listed on her. Oh, look at the. Okay, sorry, you can't see it yet. Hold on. This one here, Strength. That's beautiful. So her pricing on here, by the way, is Canadian. Keep that in mind. So if you're in the US, it's much less. But welcome to Canada. It's just how it is. Anyways, it does come with an 80-page guidebook, black and white guidebook. There's an extra title called Sleigh Ride and another one called Christmas. Oh. So you can still pre-order it. If you missed the Kickstarter, you can still pre-order it. Like I said, I think I'm going to be sharing a copy in an upcoming recent deck roundup. So keep your eyes out for that. I don't have it yet, but I believe one is on the way. But if you've been looking for a wintry deck, maybe just keep your eyes out for some content about it, or watch some walkthroughs, or go check out the Kickstarter campaign that was up and see if this is up your alley. Because like I said, you can pre-order it. I'm assuming that decks are going into production soonish if the Kickstarter's over. So keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. That brings us to Kickstarters. So,
okay, this is the one that we have the most in, right?
Yeah, we have the most Kickstarters this month. So I'm going to have a hard time shutting up about this one. So let me just put it on the screen.
Is that the felt one?
Yes.
Dude, I've been looking at this one. I've been seeing it. This is cool as shit. I'm not even gonna lie.
When I tell you,
is so cool.
I backed this so fast. Like, I posted the announcement that our hot takes was up last month, and somebody literally commented on either the video or in the Facebook group, was like, have you seen the Crafted Felt Tarot? And I was like, oh, what? And I literally immediately went to Kickstarter, saw this, and was like, back. Like, I don't think I even counted 3. I just was like, this is mine. This has to happen. The dimension, every single freaking part of this was put in place by hand, by being cut out of a piece of craft felt and layered. And the way that they look so 3-dimensional because of that, I freaking love. The way they look like you could pet them. You can't pet them. They're completely smooth. But look at how perfect these are. And the color, y'all, this makes every bone in my body vibrate with absolute joy. Like, I cannot begin to just look at it. Look at it. I cannot. I'm so excited about this.
So good. I'm just so amazed by, like, I'm intrigued by how she got these to be so well lit and represented on the card in a way that looks like you can reach in and touch that felt. Like, this is amazing to me. Not only that it was created by hand and she did all those intricate pieces, but then that the cards look like this.
The fact is, all I can think of is that she must have glued every single individual piece down and then scanned it. That's the only way I can think of that you could get it so perfect and sharp. There is no way a breath would move all of these pieces. She had to hand
guaranteed
every individual piece. I look at the freaking. I cannot. The way that I flipped out. You should have seen me sitting at my computer that day. It was like right after we did hot takes. I was like, I need this now. I need it now. Oh my god! And I made y'all some updates because I think I can do that. But like, I mean. Look at the 7 of Wands, and it's not even just like a clone. It could have easily just been an RWS clone.
It could have, but it's definitely not.
No, look at, I mean, the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the stained glass pieces in the 5 of Pentacles.
Look at the 6.
I could cry. I love this so much. It's incredible.
This is incredible work. How much is that going for? Because this is incredible work.
Not enough. 56
Not enough.
56 US. So for Canada it was 77, and I think shipping is after the campaign. Yeah, shipping will be charged after the campaign. But look, I mean,
the amount of work that had to go into each and I mean, there are all the cards. Oh my god.
Like we talk about decks like the Mysteries of Mary, where there was this like montage built and then photographed. I mean, this is no less work, in my opinion. It's incredible. She's so talented. I love every single card. I love it.
It's beautifully done. It really is. And the amount of work that this took is amazing.
I forgot to tell you, and every card has a haiku in the guidebook.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to just make individual craft felt cards where I glue every individual piece into place. I'm just going to also write 78 haikus. Like, no big deal. No big deal.
No big deal at all.
Making us all look bad. I'm like,
right? Like, okay, definitely overachiever. This is a stunning project. Is it been funded yet?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Choose partners wisely. Some unions plant seeds of love, others just dig holes. Like the sun, everything is up, brings such radiating joy to see and be seen. And I love that because I use the sun as a card of authenticity. And like the haikus are fabulous. They're fabulous. Look at the mood. Creatures deep and wild, surface to sleep shore, seeking light of awareness.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Nobody deserves to have this much talent. Like, it's not
right? How can you do all of this?
It's look at her. Look at her smile. She's like, hi. No big. I just make fabulous art and write haikus and sip tea in my downtime.
No big deal.
Obsessed. Look, she says a real queen of cups, perhaps. Look at look at her cup collection. I want to be in her house right now. Look at the color. This after my own heart. After my own heart. Yeah. She's almost at double her goal.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm going to show y'all the new card back design too. Look at this. Come on. It's
so
amazing. Cute.
If
you've gone through this hot takes and not backed this, you have more willpower than I do. Or you hate color. Or you're like you're curmudgeon. You're curmudgeon. I love it so much. I don't understand how you could not love it. I'm just kidding. Don't give in to FOMO. Honor your own budget. No. Purchase responsibility, as Gerald would say. But like,
But this is adorable. This is so cute.
It's the best.
I just can't get over just the amount of talent. I'm so glad that she's like, it's funded. She's doing so well.
Yeah. I mean, this was the old back, by the way. So I love that she updated it to all the felt pieces. I think it's so much better.
Oh, wow.
Oh, she read on the homepage. Oh, good. Yeah, this was the old one. And people said, oh, we wish you had a different back. So she updated it. And I really like the new one. So these are actually due. If you back this, she's saying that they're going to ship estimated around February, which I think is really, really reasonable for a campaign in October. That's amazing. By the time y'all are seeing this, you have very little time. And again, don't do the FOMO thing. I'm just saying you have until October 17th. That's Thursday, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. She may have late pledge or pre-orders open. I don't know.
I was about to say, like, maybe since she's doing so well, maybe she'll be able to get extra and sell afterwards. I don't know if that's the plan, but
I would hope so. I would think typically if you're well funded, you can afford to get like a little bit more in your print run. But
right.
I'm obsessed. I'm sorry to have to take so much time, but I really love it. Okay, this next one also fun.
Plum Tarot.
Sugar it's Christmas themed. The holiday season in Rider-Waite style and cheer. I just thought this was cute. Somebody requested this, and I'm like, yeah, this looks adorable. We love a good holiday deck. I'm going to show you what the art style looks like if I can come down. Look at Justice.
So it's like, oh my gosh, this looks like straight out of a Christmas book. Like Linden has one of those. Which one do we have like that? That's illustrated like that. I think it's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. That's got
they're
this
getting coal. That's funny. That's funny. So if you get coal, the Justice card is like if you get coal or you get a gift in your stocking. That's so funny.
Oh, that's
the suits are Ace of, so you get mugs instead of cups, sweets instead of wands, bells instead of pentacles, and toys instead of swords. I feel like I would have assigned those differently. I would have done bells for swords. I would have done toys for pentacles. Sweets for wands is fine. I'm literally just being nitpicky. It doesn't matter. I haven't even seen the cards yet. I'm just giving opinions, like I said.
I mean, I would probably agree.
But like, look at the holiday vibes. I'm just loving everything today.
Oh my god, the Hanged Man.
Oh, wait. Oh no, it's an elf caught in the Christmas lights from the roof.
Yes.
That's kind of adorable. I kind of love it. Oh my god, is that a narwhal?
That is a narwhal. Yes.
Oh my god, that's so cute. What the heck? It's funny because my only holiday deck has been, and I mean, I like it. It's the Winter Waite Santa's Helper edition, and I really do like it. But it's a Rider-Waite Smith clone, and I gotta admit, this is so all the holiday vibes. This is really freaking cute.
See, I have the vintage Halloween. Halloween. Oh my god, Christmas? I have the vintage Christmas. It's just like vintage Christmas images, almost like old cards and stuff on the tarot, and I love it. I do. It's so like basic, but I love it.
Okay, wait. So this person's made a bunch of campaigns. Hold on, I'm just gonna like literally check and see like what they've made. Chain Assembly. Oh, I've seen some of these other campaigns. This Roki Giali, I saw that. Tarot by the Neon Light was one they did. Oh, they did the Eros Tarot. I remember when that came out.
Okay.
The Naughty Naughty Tarot. And then, does that say Poop and Dogs?
Poop and Dogs.
Activity book? That's freaking hilarious. Okay, so clearly they do a lot of art-based projects, which is great. So they've run campaigns before, which is always good. And they've backed a lot of projects. It's kind of funny. I actually really prefer to back people's campaigns who have actually backed other campaigns. It's just a thing. Because at least I know they like know what it's like to be a Kickstarter backer. You know?
True. Yeah, to go through it.
Yeah.
I never log in on the same one, so none of my shit is in the right place.
Really?
Really. I think I have 2 or 3 separate Kickstarter accounts.
Why?
I don't know. I think because I sign in, like I just sign in with my email, and then if I hadn't signed in before, it just creates a whole freaking new one with my Google.
And so, you're like, YOLO, I guess I'll just have another new account
today. Click. Yeah, I get like 3 or 4 emails because I have hearted a project on like 3 different email. Like it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Yeah,
you're gonna have to figure that out.
I know.
Contact them and merge it or something.
But it's the same with Etsy. Like I have to watch where I purchase my stuff from because then I can't find my Etsy stuff because I have 2 separate accounts, and so I don't know why I do this to myself.
You're setting yourself up. Anyway, y'all, if you want the Sugar Plum Tarot, wait, when is it supposed to deliver? Because there's no way it's going to be ready for this holiday. Yeah, I was going to say October 2025. So they're expecting a year for production, which is a long time.
Is that literally like all that's coming with it? Or all
October, November? Oh, like you mean goodies? Like, is it all this stuff? I don't. Oh, there's an all-in pledge where you can get that stuff. Okay. So there's they've still got early birds. How do they still have early birds? Oh,
one
just got lucky. We're left. There's one while we're looking at it. It's not going to be there when y'all see it, but it might be. Always
definitely won't.
There's also an all-in early bird. There's still a couple of those left.
Well, that's a good price for the all-in.
That's not bad. Because you get what? You get a shirt. Oh, that's US only though. And there's wholesale. Where's the just regular pledge? Oh, here it is. Okay, that's really inexpensive.
That is really inexpensive.
I'm immediately concerned about cardstock. Hold on. GSM, 350 GSM white core paper. So just a standard art paper. So that's going to be okay. That makes sense. That's not too bad on pricing. And if they don't do any kind of like crazy edges or other stuff, but it looks like there might be some blingy things. Stretch goals. Okay, so they'll upgrade the book to color, increase to 400. No, don't increase to 400. 350 is fine. 400 is thick. It's hard to shuffle. I wish. Yeah, I'm not a fan of 400. Why super thick? But yeah, edge printing, foil effect. They will just. Yeah, it hurts me too. It's hard. I mean, I'll do it for the right deck. Like I do it for Scarab Dahlia. I think is 400, and it's.
No, and I'll do that shit.
I love all day long that deck. I love it too. So they've given you some shipping estimates, etc. So they tell you who's going to be producing. I mean, I would just say it's pretty affordable. I would keep I'm going to click my remind me button. Hold on. Where's my remind me? There we go. So at the time we're filming this, it doesn't matter. You have until Friday, October 25th. They are fully funded. Their goal was real low. So everything after this is just gravy for them. So if you believe in it, check it out, back it. Let's take a look at the next one.
Whoop, whoop.
I feel something about this. I feel like this is going to be up your alley. Maybe not, but film noir? No? Yes?
I don't know. I'm here and there with film noir. Like, when it comes to old movies, you want to know what I'm a sucker for? Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis.
Really?
That's where I'm at. Yeah. I don't do much of the film noir. That's never been really my thing. Although it seems like it should be as an aesthetic.
You know what happens? Every time I see something, I'm like, oh, this is like dark, moody, serious, odd. I'm like, it must be Danny's aesthetic.
Everything about film noir does speak to me. But for some reason, it's just like, I'm not drawn to it.
This looks like right up somebody's alley who's definitely into this genre, though, because I'm sure there's tons of references. I don't get any of them because I can't even remember references from modern movies, let alone anything from before I was born.
But the look of this is gorgeous.
It's really cool.
But like, even I see people that I recognize from movies that I recognize, but again, I don't know them enough.
Yeah.
I feel like people who know film noir, this is going to be, I mean, it looks beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, is this the creator of the Odyssean Tarot? Okay, gotcha. There's talk about all their other decks. I don't care. I want to know about this deck.
Oh, the Beatles Tarot?
I don't know. Did he? I missed it. What did he do? 21 created. Let's just see. What did you make, Chris? Oh, wait, are you from my area? Look at that. Well, kind of.
Hey.
The Dylan Tarot, the Star Trek Tarot. Oh, that one was canceled.
Oh my God, the Monty Python.
That one was funded.
Gnostic.
I don't know why there's a Sloppy Joe Mix ad on the front. I'm confused. That's a lot of. The New Wave Tarot. I remember this one.
Okay, look. Wait, Dylan. Hold on. Okay, go back up a little bit. Okay, we got Elvis. Go above Elvis. I want to see what the one. Okay, the Hitchcock. Okay, I think I might have seen that one. Okay, now you can keep going. I was just looking at Golden Age of Hollywood. There's the Beatles. Oh, and it's a Lenormand? Shut up. The Charles Dickens Tarot. I have seen this creator.
Yeah. Do you know anything about them? I don't know anything about them.
No, I know nothing about them, but I remember the Charles Dickens because I almost got that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this one's not up my street for sure, but it looks cool. If you're into film noir, you might enjoy the references. It's definitely over my head. I can't remember anything about about movies anyways.
No.
But it looks cool. So if you're into this genre, this might be really fun for you. But you have until Monday, October 28th, 8:13 a.m. if this is your style. This next one is super cute. So let's take a look at it. It's little Mises.
Oh, it's little.
Okay, so we have the Mini Mice Tarot, Songs of the Myths. There was another Mini Mice Tarot before this that I almost backed. I cannot, when I see this, and I get it. Like, listen, we've got the Heartwood.
I
We have an
know.
adorable
And
mice
it's a
tarot
beautiful
already.
little mice. But this one's wearing clothes and it reminds me of the Secret of Nim.
It does. Look at the little lovers with the kissing through the little bubble.
I know, in the bubble. Like, what is it? No, Jonathan was the father. The little one that's like in the glass at the end, and he's like, I want to go outside.
Yeah, it's so
Oh.
stinking cute. And I think if I remember correctly, it's little. So it's a mini mice tarot. So it's like a little deck too.
Oh.
So it says there was a time when the empire of the Alfirans, small mice with big dreams and even bigger courage, reached a peak of majesty that was almost closer to a dream than to history, the age of myths. This is so storybook, and it's going to make me want all of them. Look at this little empress.
Look at the emperor. I love their limbs.
Yeah, they're so, I'm going to make it bigger. They're like little teeny, like stick legs. Look at the strength with the big bear. I cannot. Oh my gosh. This is so, it's adorable. I think the first one was more, I want to say almost like thought based or something. It didn't feel quite as RWS. This one feels a lot more probably RWS.
The moon, huh?
It's so storybook. Look at it though. The suits. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So Golden Miracles, that's going to be our Pentacle suit. Okay. Swords of Mind. For the small mice who against all greatness put forward an even more gigantic spirit. Oh my gosh. Roaring Wands. For the little warriors who want to protect others first and foremost, whose courage knows no bounds. And Cups of Spirits for the Alfirans who know that no obstacle can stop their desire for freedom and knowledge. I'm obsessed that there's a whole world around these.
Same. I'm a sucker for mice. That's because I grew up with Secret of Nim. That was like my whole jam. And like, so I always have a soft spot for mice. Like, it's my thing. I mean, obviously, I love all the little creatures, but this is adorable.
So there's MIMIT, which is the mini mice. Yeah, you can get the standard size. So you can get the mini or the standard. Oh my God, there's a story art book. Look it. There's a book. Digital story art book. Song of Myth. Okay. Okay, add on. Can you add on their previous little deck? I don't think so.
Oh, the little enamel pins.
This is, listen, props to people doing all these crazy stuff with all their Kickstarters. I don't know how y'all do it. Coins and pins and cloths. And I would lose my mind.
I would too. Like legit. I love all the little chuchuts. I call them all them little chuchuts. But
yeah,
to know the production that goes into that, I think I would have a heart attack.
I don't have the what do you call it? Not the resilience, the stamina, maybe.
Stamina, yeah. The tenacity in general. Like
tenacity. Yeah. I'm like, no. But like four of cups. I think this is what paused me the last time, is that sometimes I look at them and I'm like, I'm not sure if I immediately see the tarot meaning in it. Like I'm looking at the 4 of cups and they're all like at a feast table together.
Right. But but if you look at it as the 4 as being stability, emotional stability,
stable
family, you have this stable gathering of peers. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
See, this says it comes from a desire to create a second chapter that could be a standalone or an additional prequel to MIMIT, capable of expanding. So they're talking about expanding the original deck. I mean, I'm really charmed by this. So the pocket size is about 53 Canadian, which is like what, 30 something US?
Probably
35 euro.
Is 35 euro? Yeah, probably like 40 something. Probably. We're like in between.
Less than
euro is more.
More.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I know it is for Canada, but
yeah. So if it's like 45 euros, then it's like probably around $50.
And if you want both, you can get both for the standard size and the mini together. But I feel like this is a dice. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is a deck that like needs to be mini, like its little mouseness needs to be mini. I want it. Ooh. I feel like it's pretty reasonably priced too. Okay, I'm just gonna remind me, and I'm gonna pin the tab. But it's very well funded, y'all, and you have until Wednesday, October 3rd. How tempted are you, Danny? Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
A scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably at about an 8 right now. Like this is one that I'm super tempted because of the nostalgia that I feel and the adorableness that this is.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, here's another one I backed already. The Oracle of Oneness. If you all have not heard me talk about how much I am absolutely and forever obsessed with the Tarot of Oneness, then you're just not paying enough attention. I freaking love the Tarot of Oneness. It's first person. It looks like the Oracle's done the same thing.
Oh, I remember that now. Okay.
You're in the card. I have the standard and the mini. It is a workhorse deck for me. I can use it for any subject. Powerful. The colors are vibrant. And now there's an Oracle, and she did something. Robin Boyce is the creator of this deck. She did something really unique with the Oracle, where instead of just a keyword on a card, there's like these little, like, I'm going to show you. There's these little like phrases, like there's beauty in our flaws, or free yourself from beliefs that hold you back, or rose-colored glasses can distort the truth. That card right there would have told me. Setting healthy boundaries fosters self-respect. Look at this person drawing a line in golden light between themselves and somebody else's feet. Like,
wow.
It's really cool. Really cool.
I wish I liked the art style better. I love the vibrant card, like the vibrant colors and stuff like that. But like, I don't know, it's very out of my norm.
This is like everything that is my jam. The light, drained in body, mind, heart, and soul. Your significance is beyond measure. Acknowledge fear and release the grip of anger. Being vulnerable shows true strength.
They do have really great phrases.
It's so great. So pretty. And I believe it's funded well enough that the stretch goal to have a mini option is unlocked. And I'm like, well, damn it. I have the standard and mini tarot. So does that mean I need the standard and mini oracle too? Like,
you don't need, but you have the Pokemon gene, so
yeah, that's what I mean by need. It's not an actual need. That's ridiculous. Of course I don't need, but also I need, you know.
I know.
I haven't decided yet though. I have backed for the standard. I have not gone in and added anything yet. I've been good so far, but it's very tempting and it's beautiful and I'm really excited.
Oh my gosh, I keep yawning. I'm sorry. You're not boring. I just need oxygen.
She's like, the air is slowly getting sucked out of my studio because the AC is not working. I just need air.
I just need some air.
Fine. Also, we both agreed we were low energy today. Like, it's just a long day. So we're doing great. We're doing great.
We are doing great.
We show up. You get us as we are for these.
All the time.
All the time. Okay, I could talk about this for a million hours, but I will not. You all have until Friday, November 1st, 8 a.m. Pacific to back it. More than double funded or almost double funded. It's on its way. Love it.
It is happening.
Magically love. Which
I'm so glad that this is out though, because I know how much you do love that deck.
I'm so excited. And also 64 cards. It is not a skimpy oracle. Applause, applause, applause. Okay. I know nothing about this next one, so I will hopefully not dominate the conversation. But then again, it's the Gemini. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I'm just always talking. Okay. Next one. Whole Again expansion deck for wisdom and transformation. 42 cards and a guidebook designed to guide you toward clarity and expansion. Is this
the second time we are bumping up against one that looks just like the Alchemy, the Connected and Free?
Is it? Oh, it does remind me of Connected and Free.
Just like the Connected and Free.
It does look like that. Do we see more cards? It's got that pretty watercolory.
Yep.
Release with love. You are enough. Okay, here's my problem. Right away, I just noticed, and this isn't a problem. Like, this is beautiful. But I just noticed the way that the phrases are, it immediately clashes with Oracle of Oneness, which I just freaking backed. So I'm like, oh, that's out. Because I don't want to get two that have such a similar vibe. But I do think this art style is funky and cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
I'm just so picky when it comes to oracles. Like, there are sometimes I just can't be convinced to pull the trigger on oracles. I don't know why. And like, I'll wait, you know? I don't know why I'm like this.
I'm like that too, unless there's something about it that's super unique. Super like, especially if it's like darker or shadowier, those are more tempting, I find, because there's not as many of those. And I will also, if it's a matchy to a tarot I have, then it's
I was about to say, like, anything by Black and the Moon, I'm usually gonna get.
Yeah.
You know, like there are a few that I'm like gonna get, you know.
Yeah, I do think this is slightly unfortunately named, by which I only want to say, when I first saw the title for this, the way it's worded at the top, what does it call itself? Yeah, Whole Again Expansion Deck for Wisdom and Transformation. And it took me a second to realize that what they mean is this deck is to help you with expansion. But when I see
It's not an
expansion deck,
deck,
yeah,
right?
I think of like Board Game Worlds, and that expansion deck is to add on to something else. I'm like, well, what's it an expansion to? What's this? I was like, oh, it's expanding me,
Oh,
not expanding like
yeah,
another deck.
and it's like it almost needed. Well, even if it was said an expansion deck, like still, it would have
Yeah.
made me think the same
Yeah.
thing. But yeah,
Still confusing, but
yeah,
it's cool. And if you're drawn to this art style, you should definitely check it out. You've got lots of time.
yeah. And if you can't get your hands on the Connected and Free, while it's not exactly the same, it does carry the same vibes. Like immediately,
it does have the vibe. Yep.
Yeah,
And 42 cards isn't bad. So
that's not bad.
Friday, November 1st, and it's already funded. So it's met its funding goals. So that's great. It's happening. Congratulations to the creator. Let's take a look at the Big Bug Gospel. Now we know I'm already out because I'm not a bug girl, but
see, I like bugs, but I don't know yet. I don't know if I don't know if these are the type of bugs that I like. I like creepier bugs than this.
I feel like this is, I could be wrong, but I feel like this is a deck I was seeing happen as it was being created, but I could be getting it mixed up with a different deck, but I'm pretty sure it's the one I'm thinking of. And I got to see some of them. I think they were sharing on Instagram some of the decks coming in, because I specifically remember a post at one point. And again, I could be getting it mixed up with a different deck, but I remember a post about something like, I know Lisa Papez won't like this, but I'm like, yeah, it's way too many insects. But I will tell you, there are lots of people out there that love them.
Yeah.
The bugs. I'm just not one of them. But I thought I'd show you all the cards and be like, hey, here's some bugs. They're colorful bugs.
They're very colorful, and that's what I mean by like I don't think these are my type of bugs.
Wait, do you want grittier bugs?
I want realer looking bugs.
For real? You want them realer looking than this? Creepy crawlies. I can't. This is already too real for me.
Well, here's the thing. I really enjoy the vintage, like I say vintage, more like, I don't know, antique style images that are kind of like in botanical books and,
yeah, okay.
A more like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
A more old-timey vibe.
Yeah.
Versus like that bug could bite me. I want it kind of like pinned down. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Like actually like on a board. Like I want to know this thing has already died.
It's already gone. I don't have to worry about this bug. It's just a chemical drawing of a bug. I'm fine.
Okay, good.
You know what I mean?
Great. This deck is here though for the bug lovers among us all. I believe this one it's not funded yet, but the goal is, I think, really reasonable.
Oh, that is
really reasonable.
You guys, if you like bugs, this has a lot of bugs. I don't know bugs that well, so I can't speak to it. But listen, I like beetles. And I like beetles.
Yeah,
cicadas,
I like ladybugs and
I like ladybugs, butterflies,
dragonflies.
Like dragonflies. We call them some mosquito hawks over here.
Yeah. And caterpillars. Some of them are really quite cute. And the little jumping spiders, as long as they're far away and not actually jumping on me.
If they're in a box.
Yeah.
You know, I went over to a friend's house once.
Yeah.
And I walked in. It was me and it was like a couple of us. We were coming to grab some stuff. And he was like, hey, come in here. Come check this out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know you did not just bring me in here to show me your tarantula. Are you crazy?
No.
Are you crazy?
No.
I was like, I'm leaving. Bye.
Out.
Completely eyeing. Me and spiders, we cannot exist in the same. Cannot.
Nope. Nope. No. Anyway, that's enough bugs for me. Next, we have okay, this looks actually really beautiful. My friend Tori told me about this. The Feminine Monochromatic. This is a tarot deck by C.R. Warner. It is already well funded, over double. Wow. Let me show you some of these images. Have you seen this yet, Danny?
No, I have not.
Oh, this freaking Pinterest thing keeps coming up, but it is exactly what it says. It's feminine, it's monochromatic, and the artist's goal was to show all types of femininity, which I thought was really cool. Let me open this image. Awesome. in a new tab and share it so you can see the art a little better. So big borders.
Okay.
And
I
let
don't
me
know
go
if I'm a
back to
huge
the
fan of those borders.
yeah. It looks really luxe and fancy.
It
and
does.
like you know what this
Well, look
reminds
at
me of
the
actually?
gold.
This reminds me a little bit of the vibe of the True Black Tarot.
Yeah.
That very elegant, like it looks like there's some gold foil accenting.
Yeah.
But the thing I didn't like about the True Black is that the True Black was so model-esque in the bodies represented. And this
Right.
feels like it's showing a much wider variety. That's exactly what this reminds me of. It reminds me of
Yeah.
a elegant True Black kind of vibe, but with a much broader variety. I want to open this in a new tab and show some more images.
This reminds me of something else too, and I can't quite put my finger on it. I do love
Maybe
the
those witchy
gold.
ones?
Maybe
Yeah.
so.
I really think this is gorgeous. I'm super tempted by this, if I'm being honest. But the thing is, I know myself. Like, look at how I freak out over like the craft felt tarot and like the tarot of oneness
Yeah.
and stuff. It for me, it's the color, but like I really love the different types of bodies we see already represented. I really like the golden accents and the elegance of this because I've tried with other decks that have this vibe. I'm really drawn to decks like this. What's the other one? I think it was literally called the Sacred Feminine or the Divine Feminine Tarot. I don't know if you ever saw that one. But I think the majors, yeah, I think the majors have gold here, but I don't think any of the minors do. Let me show you what I mean. So like this is the sword.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
you lose that like you lose that elegance once you get out of the and it's all elegant. I don't mean that, but you
Of
lose
course,
that
but
like golden. Yeah. So I think it loses me a little after the majors. It's just now it starts to look almost too unvibrant for my personal aesthetic.
yeah, I don't think it's really my aesthetic aside from it being dark and monochromatic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It has a feel that like I appreciate the art. It is beautiful art, but I'm not really drawn to it.
Yeah, I want to be more than I am. It's like
Me too.
definitely one of those like fantasy self kind of things, but I'm following the project because I keep kind of waffling about it. I keep going back and forth. I do think that let's go back to the campaign page. I think that if the entire deck had the gold accents, it would be
Yeah.
a yes for me because it would just tip it into that like really interesting space where it just you get these pops of like shimmer. Oh boy. I really do love the golden accent cards. It just brings them to
I
life in a
really
way.
do.
So maybe in the future, this creator will do a version where there's gold accent throughout the entire deck. And listen, that's a lot of work. I'm not saying it's not, but it's just, I feel like it's almost like it needs that to tip me over the edge, but it's beautiful either way. It's a gorgeous deck. You do have until Friday, November 1st at 9 a.m. Pacific if you are interested in backing this one. Okay, we have the Dark Earth Oracle. It's another Oracle deck.
There's a lot of oracles today.
Yeah, there has been a lot actually. Embark on a one-of-kind, nature-inspired journey into the cosmos where cutting-edge technology meets the ancient art of divination. I think this is going to have some of them cyberpunky kind of, yeah, it feels like it does. It totally has that cyberpunky
Okay,
vibe.
but why do I really love this color palette?
Let's see. Baby vomit green, neon pink, orange, and
like
yeah, no, this seems like you.
I'm kind of down.
Of course you are. Okay, I love the formatting. I love these messages rebuild. Like I like these kinds of keywords. Okay,
I have like 3 decks I could put this beside right now.
Okay, name them. Name them.
EDSA Arcana.
Oh my god, I love that deck.
I'd
That's
probably
my,
put
that's
it.
my Oblivion deck.
Come back. Okay, I could probably put it next to. Gosh, oh my god. Did it just fly out of my mind? I have like a new adventure tarot. I have the Desert Illuminations tarot.
Desert
that you could
Illuminations,
probably
yeah.
fly with. And then the tarot avatar could probably sit next to this one and be okay as well.
Yep. I wish we were seeing the keywords on these.
I know.
On these other cards. I wish it showed what the keywords were because I want to see more examples of those. And we're just getting the art, which I mean, the art's cool, but if I don't drive, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's actually really cool. It definitely has. I could totally see this with like EDSA Arcana for sure. And like
for sure.
Yeah. What was that other one? The Southwest. What was that other one called?
Oh, Desert Illuminations.
No, Desert Illuminations. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I freaked out the other day because I thought I got rid of that deck, and I was like, "There's no way. There's no way," and I didn't. I just couldn't find it.
No.
But I
Of
found
course
it now.
you didn't. He would not have got rid of it.
I would not
This
have.
is fully
And that's what I was
funded.
doing.
Hey, 52 cards, 52 beautifully illustrated
Hey.
cards. I wonder if it'll let us see some more cards if I click in here. Okay, we're going to see them through art. Okay, cool. So, we're still not seeing the card titles. There we go.
Dadgummit. Spirits of Nature.
Is that all we get? Hello?
Your art is amazing, but I really want to know your keywords.
I think we do get to see some keywords here. Okay, so we have player
Clear
strings,
strings,
tapestry,
self-mastery.
See, okay.
But I want to see them all.
Me too. Isn't it funny? So we were talking about decks like Desert Illuminations and this creator's from Santa Fe. There's something happening in New Mexico with y'all and your bright colors and your neons and your wild
vibes there. Listen,
there's some wild energy in New Mexico.
It's like that in, if you go into like down into south, into Texas, into Mexico, New Mexico, like all these like areas, it's like all vibrant colors and in their pottery, in their artwork. It's like all around. It's my favorite. I had my cup that has Frida on there. It's all done in those bright colors as well. That was hand painted, and I'm just here for it.
I wanted to see what else this creator has made and their other decks. So Gothmancy 1 and Gothmancy 2nd edition, Rise of the Elder Goths. Amazing. I feel like we looked at one of those. Maybe not though. That might have been a while ago. So they've got a very similar,
mine looks kind of cool too. Yeah, it's a cool vibe.
It is a cool vibe. So if you are interested in the Dark Earth Tarot, Oracle deck, you have until Saturday, November 2nd at 10:14 p.m. Pacific to back it. It is already funded or hit its minimum funding goal. So it's happening. So that's amazing. Next, let's take a look at the Ancient Greek Tarot deck by Lukum. So this says 18 plus. So I'm guessing there's some like racy imagery. So if that's not your bag, you can head. But let's take a look.
Here for it. Everybody else can leave. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to see the cards, but I'm getting some images from the stickers and I'm kind of liking the vibe and the style a lot already.
Okay.
Can we get to the cards? Okay, here we go.
Okay.
The Fool. I want to make this a little bigger. The Magician. The High Priestess. I really like these.
This is pretty cool. It reminds me of that. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, now I'm not
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember it either. So that's no help.
Crap nuggets. But I like this artwork a lot.
Yep.
I'm sure it's going to come to me any second.
I dig this. And the funny thing is, I have not gone down the Greek mythology rabbit hole, but this makes me want to.
Look at the olive branches. Like,
it's incredible. This art style, this literally reminds me of the movie, what is the Disney movie? Hades, almost?
Oh, Hercules?
Maybe it's Hercules I'm thinking of.
That's the name of the movie, Hercules.
Yeah.
It's all the Greek god vibes, but this is really awesome. I really like this.
This is luscious.
I love the bodies. I love the forms. I love the artwork. I love the colors.
Me too. If this comes with a decent guidebook where we can really kind of know what's being represented, I need to like literally search for book. Oh, please come with a book. Please come with a book. Please come with a book. Oh, come on, bookmark. No. Oh, hello? Oh, no. There's no reference to a book.
No.
No reference to a book. What does it say? It just says tarot deck. Nothing about a book. And also, it says holographic gold gilt edges and printed on 300-gram paper. Okay, so I'm going to be a snob for a second and just say 300 GSM when there's no core, like when it's white core art paper, it's going to feel real thin. It's going to feel a little bit cheap. Typically. I'm not sure. Oh, no, see, but this says 350 GSM. Hold on.
Okay.
So it says 300 over here. Oh, no, that's the art prints. Okay, you all. No, the tarot deck says 300.
That's what it says. Unless it's been upgraded.
And maybe that's what it is, because over here it says 350. So it might just be a mistake on the description, but over here in the campaign page it says 350 GSM. 350 GSM is standard indie basic card.
Yeah.
But oh, here it is. The prints are 300. So yeah, it's probably just a typo.
Okay, so yeah, that's probably why.
Whew. I was about to panic. I was like, no, that's too thin. But this looks really pretty. But if it doesn't come with a book, like I would be a little bit lost. PDF with the behind the process references and myths that I've used. That comes with the big fan bundle.
But does it have it elsewhere?
I don't see it elsewhere about the PDF. That's the thing. I feel like for people who aren't already familiar with all the myths, they're going to want that behind the scenes. They're going to want to know what's represented.
For sure. Because this is so beautiful. I mean, I could use it just like this. That's fine. But like, I love a story. Damn it. I love to know where the folklore is from. I want to read about it. You know, I want to.
I know. I'm really tempted. I mean, the creator's in Germany, so I wonder if part of that is a language thing. Like if you've got to figure that out and then figure out which language to put it in and how to translate it, that's going to be really challenging.
That's really tough. So yeah,
that could be part of it. But man, I'd
be willing to have. I'd be willing to have a German or a Greek or whatever guidebook. I have Google on my phone. I can translate it, you know?
I can translate.
I will say
this is the first, and this is the first Greek myth-based deck that I have that I just really have loved. Really have loved. It's really cool. And I don't think it needs to be 18 plus. Did you guys see anything like really racy? Like there's a lot of artistic nudity, but I'm not seeing anything that looks like
artistic nudity, but I'm wondering if it's because she shows like everything. Like some of the
yeah, but it's all tasteful.
I mean, it is all tasteful. I don't see anything raunchy or non-artistic nudity.
I'm tempted by this, but without a book, I don't think I'd use it as much.
Probably not. But gosh, it's such cool art.
It's so cool. It's so cool. This deserves to be supported. Thankfully, it has already reached its funding goal, and it's just at the beginning. So you have until Wednesday, November 6th. Tons of time. Keep an eye on it, and I'm going to hit remind me because maybe they'll decide to do a book.
Or at least a PDF throughout. Maybe so.
Maybe. All right. This next one is Lilith, Queen of the Night, Oracle and Grimoire. An Oracle deck, another Oracle. I didn't realize, but there's a lot of Oracle decks this time.
There's a lot of Oracle.
There is connect with the energy of Lilith by using shadow work, affirmations, and magic to enhance your powers.
Can I just say, like right off the bat, this is like super Danny hot take. Can we not with the red and black though? Like there's something about
a lot of it.
There's been so much. And like, I understand I have the Crimson Eye Tarot, which is literally red, black, and white, but like, it's not done the same way. Like, I don't know what it is about these black and white and red. Just like, I can't tell them apart sometimes. And like, it's just not okay on my eyes. I don't know what it is.
I think for me, it's almost like when they're such strong colors, like red and black are both big, bold, strong colors. So it kind of like it's an aggressive color palette, right? In a way, which I think suits Lilith's energy really well.
I mean,
I think it suits this deck, but I totally get it. Like the red, for me, this is better because the black seems to be the majority and the red is kind of the pop.
And that's the part that I have the problem. See,
oh really? You're the other way. Oh.
So look, it's a black and white deck. I mean, it's a red and black deck, but it's not bright. It's like dull.
It's like a brick or red.
It's like a brick
like red.
Yes. And so I can vibe with that. But when it's that bright pop of red with the black, like I'm just like, I can't.
Like makes your eyes go funny.
It makes my eyes go crazy. I'm just like, I can't tell what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry.
What's the one you just showed us?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
The Crimson Eye Tarot.
Crimson Eye Tarot. Yeah, no, I'm just scrolling. I already forgot. That's all. Okay. So here's the thing. I agree with you. I don't know. I kind of like, okay, but keep in mind, I like a more vibrant color.
True.
I don't know. I kind of like the vibe of this. This legit already looks like it's mass market. And it's just,
I know.
I don't know why. It looks very polished, which I mean,
really
that's not bad. That's a good thing.
No, that's really good.
I do like the vibe of this deck a lot. Snake, vampire.
It literally looks like something that would be produced by like Rockpool or.
Doesn't it?
It really does.
Absolutely does.
It's
Yeah, it
very
absolutely
marketable.
already
I
mass
would
market.
give it
Yeah.
to, what is it, Mariana? I will give it to you. It is polished AF.
Yep. I think this would make a fabulous mass market deck as well.
It really would.
I could do without the Black Widow, but so far I like the other cards quite a bit. And it looks like it's bringing in the astrology of Lilith, because did you see that?
Yeah,
One of these flipped
saw
up and it
that.
was like Lilith and Capricorn or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Womb. I love that womb card. Lilith and Scorpio. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Where's the cards? Okay, here we go. So red candle for Pat. I like this. This is kind of, but I also backed that. Did you back that Sybil Oracle?
No, I forgot. Oh, I wanted that one so freaking bad. I think she'll have it. I'm gonna get it. I'll get it.
She's definitely, yeah, she'll
have it.
Yeah, don't sweat it. But yeah, because I got that, I think I don't need this. But I think you're right about the color red. I feel like this would have benefited from a slightly more muted, more bloody tone to the red versus this really bright strawberry red. It's like it's almost a little too warm toned. It needed to be a little more blue based red and a little richer, a little darker. But
like I like this is cool. I like a dark Lilith vibe. You know what I mean? Like
I do. Yeah.
I don't know why. I guess the images don't look as dark as I'm saying as dark as like scary as I want them to look. Like I feel like Lilith is a bit scary. It's spooky. It's deep. It's dark. It's the waters of femininity to me. You know, I want to see those.
Yes. Well, and not to
freak me out.
Yeah, not to be crappy, but let me just try this real quick because I'm pretty sure there was a similar color palette kind of going on. I'm just going to share it and see what we think. Yeah. Okay. So this was the Cave of Sybil. See, this had that gritty, earthy, rusty reds and like burnt oranges and like kind of.
It makes me want to growl. Like,
yeah, it's got that ferocity.
I want that feeling when I think of Lilith, when I think of, you know, all these sacred feminine. I want to growl at it. You know what I mean? Like I want to
feel like fierce.
And you know what? This is definitely really good. Very mass marketable. Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like it is a mass market version of something more gritty that I'm looking for. This has very much like chill vibes.
Yeah, it's like it's almost got just a little too much tameness, maybe. But it depends. Okay, keeping in mind that, of course, looking at it through a particular lens, like seeking that grit versus seeking just something that's going to. I haven't seen another Oracle deck that's really captured Lilith's energy quite like this. So, for the niche that it's creating, like if you work with Lilith or you work with Lilith's energy, I think it's really freaking cool that this exists, and the themes in the cards feel very on point. So we're just being nitpicky just because it's fun, but not because
there's something wrong with this. No, absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely
and
not.
If I hadn't backed Cave of Sybil, I think I would have been all over this. And I like the overall vibe. It's cool to watch her art process. That's kind of neat. I know. That's cool. I do think in this case, like a limited color palette works really well.
Agreed.
Very cool. Even the serpent. Oh, that's neat. Well, this is a neat image because it's really showing. It's showing like Lilith as the serpent. I love that.
I do like that. I clocked that one earlier. I was like, oh, we got it as the serpent.
Oh, and there's some kind of meditation. Look at the book.
Y'all. If this is not picked up by market.
I was just going to say, like, it is ready to go.
It is ready to go. Like,
I will keep an eye on it. If this comes out mass market, I will probably definitely scoop it up. But I think
I'm the same way. I think if maybe it was mass market, I would be, I don't know.
Like, all about it. Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Is it funded already? Yeah.
It's funded. Yeah. It is almost double funded. We're good. If you are into this, check it out. You have until Tuesday, November 12th, 2:10 p.m. I think this is super well done. And like I said, I haven't seen another Lilith deck that I really like this. So I think it's worth checking out for sure. And
that was it.
That's a wrap.
Woohoo! We did it.
Got through them all. Yay! No vibes tonight. I'm all about it. So fun.
Yeah, this was great. Man, I'm surprised at all the oracles we had this time.
So many. And you know what I was surprised by? Not nearly as many mass market releases.
No, and we've been on mass market.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
quiet.
and
this
I think
month.
there was just a lot of really interesting things hitting Kickstarter, and that was catching people's attention for sure. And I think mass market might be a little bit quiet right now for decks as we get nearer to the holidays. I don't know if it's that there's going to be another big release like near the end of the month, or if they're just maybe they're all planned for like November-ish. We'll see, I guess, when we do next month if we have a big pop in mass market. But
yeah, I'm curious because
we'll
this
see.
one was light mass market, but everybody else is just out there killing it. So
That's right.
It's
That's awesome. Yep. This is so fun.
this was
Thanks
fun.
for
Is there
hanging out.
anyone that you're like, I think I'm gonna get that? Well, you got two already. I'm gonna ask
Yeah,
you
I was gonna say
you already bought two of those. The one that's on my mind, the only one that's on my mind for real is that mouse tarot.
The mouse one is still pinned on my tab. I think I might scoop it up because I didn't get the first MIMIT, whatever mice deck, but this one is it's got more of that like story folklore vibe. That one's very tempting, so I might scoop
the
that
most
one up.
tempting for me. I think that's kind of where I'm at. That's the most tempting.
Did I tell you update? I did pick up remember that one with like the squiggly like cartoon creatures last time? It was like everybody.
Yes.
I not only did I go back that, but I backed it. I backed the mini. I backed the full size. I backed all the stuff they've created pretty much before. Like I backed like everything. I was like, add on all the things.
I'll just take it all. Thank you. I'll take all of it, please.
Out of control. It literally just finished. The campaign just finished, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna hurt my credit card. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's worth it.
It'll be fine.
It's worth it. It'll be great. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Everybody watching, thank you for hanging out with us. We love doing these. Make sure you comment down below. Let us know what you were into, what you loved, what you backed or were tempted by, or have managed to just barely avoid hitting the buy button on.
Because we always love to know.
We always love to know.
Always.
All right, y'all. Okay, until our next video, may your magic always shine from the inside out. Bye, guys.
Bye.